Oh
my God.
Just had to get out
And
of
it
work.
doesn't get easier when you get older, trust me. You would think they're more
No, it's
independent, but
worse.
still,
It's more running around.
yeah.
Right.
And,
What's up, name?
it's more running around. And
Me?
then I
No, well,
decided to
Megan,
get
our-
No,
So you should
she has
go
a union.
For the union.
Oh, okay.
Should have a hot dog. Concession.
You know, we're on the third floor now, so I would have thought like,
But I'm on the third floor, but I'm really not.
I was like, I don't see
7.5
it.
miles then.
And so I said,
I'm really not, yeah, you got that.
you gotta get on some of these apps.
Wow.
Check my apps at work.
That's gonna work in your room.
Yeah.
I was gonna spit it out, but now I feel
I'm like
like
trying to
I
He's
get
like,
on
"God,
Team
we'll see
Reach."
signed on." He's like, "I think you're totally struggling." And I'm like, yeah, between this.
but now I feel
Oh,
like.
yeah, oh, absolutely.
And
I'm not looking forward to that. I mean, that's next year.
Also,
It's to play.
I guess,
Oh, yeah,
whatever
that's
it
cool,
is.
especially that, but also sponsor. I mean,
We're in a good place.
And I'm like,
It might kill me, but it's all right.
You're in a good place, so long as you keep running for whatever many miles a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you're driving the kids there half the time.
It's like you know what's going on.
what does that have to do with the union? She said, we need some social engagement.
Okay.
So you think I'm gonna throw a
Low
party?
Yes.
Wisconsin, like,
For Lola.
You're good, you'd be good at it. I know what you're talking about.
There's just.
you didn't tell me, how was your vacation?
I was like, I'm quitting. He's like,
It was great, it was wonderful, it was extremely busy, it was not like a relaxed vacation.
With the
here
animal.
I am because.
Yeah.
They kept you
And they're-
going?
20th.
Today is the
Yeah,
20th,
like-
correct? 20th, 6:25.
Get there,
Dated
it's
6:30.
it's like
Do every
solid
two
30
time-
hours
time
from one
minutes.
house to the next, right, so then, so you're already,
I don't even know how to take
Time
notes for
difference,
certain
you
meetings.
know.
I'm like, what am I supposed to write?
9
Just
hours.
what is like set
So then-
meeting?
we get there and then that,
Yeah.
within
Little
like
things,
2.5
whatever you
weeks,
want them to know
we
when you go back to it.
get there, relax, learn, pack
I'm
up,
just
go
like,
on a
sign on and
like,
listen and then.
That's a,
3-day vacation with mom
Right.
and her family, and then we did the same thing with
Person I was
dad.
looking for,
Are they separated?
eggs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's
I
like,
owe you
you know,
$35.
you're just spread across like seeing a lot of
Jersey?
people. It was great, we got, I had never been to.
When are they in?
before, so I got to see a different city.
Oh, good.
My kid was in
Lost.
I have, what is it, 35? Can I give it to you now, or are you gonna be mad?
At like,
Okay.
like remote islands. Two
what are you gonna
So
be
they
doing?
went down around things like that. Amazing.
Just random cash. There
There
it is.
I'm like, sadly, one, that's probably what I get.
Stop it.
I work for Kathy, my friend, who's her way.
People think people think
Took one in the face. I had to record myself.
Oh, you made me think.
And then in this May, it'll be like, there'll be a lot of like.
I'm gonna text
crap.
Thank you.
He had a,
Hello? Hello?
he had, yeah, 9%
Hello.
That's so far, I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a special sheet.
I did. That's my, that's my your It's just in my purse because it's for you.
We are live.
But I have her treasure chest.
Make sure you tell Stacy.
So
Everyone sign in, even if you think that I will remember you were here, I won't. So even if you're a regular, even if you're a reporter,
How are you?
Good to see you, my friend.
Is it great?
I have to miss you.
You miss me?
A couple of days, I miss you. The first few days.
I know.
You know.
I'm not.
So you want me to come back Monday
Oh,
or
yeah,
something?
yeah, this is the better, you know?
I had to ask you again.
So I give you away.
Yes, of course I'm happy.
Like, yeah.
And did it like, you want to move one down? I'm like,
Everybody must work here.
From here I can see the.
But Teresa said that she timed out.
You get to see any action at the meeting?
So like that, and I wish I got her, yeah. Come back.
No, it was like 30 seconds, I like. No, I was just, I just, I thought when I first came in, I'll tell you tonight what happens.
I know. It's-
Let me try it.
Is there a reason why it's up front?
I don't know.
And, just
I also
My other
getting things
stuff,
through
right?
initially.
It was my regular
Senior I heard I was, yes, thank you. All my hard work finally paid off.
I appreciated the letters Thomas wrote to me
What
yesterday.
am I
God
supposed
help
to
you.
do?
I knew you would.
We had a good conversation
I know
about
you
it.
did, so thank you for that.
Should I just wear these like I won them?
Yeah, you should. Yeah. Gotcha, champion. Look at
I'm a champion of something.
My brain has gone.
Sorry.
Looks like somebody got coffee.
Oh, well, we know this isn't me. I can't run.
I know.
I run, thank you. I earned it 2 years ago.
You're right.
I also,
He came in, and then the badges started like, he got second place.
I got 5th place and 6th place in
that was
all of
second.
section 2.
I used to high
That was
jump.
second place.
I know, giving me a hard
And
time.
it was awesome, and then you go to a big meet, like Yanni meeters, one of the big invitations.
I was drinking
And they placed the ribbons all the way down to like
trophy
8.
case.
This is for me running my mouth.
Alright, that worked. It was the contract.
Yeah, he actually is almost at it with his little.
Word to the wise, if anybody else
Alright,
does
yes,
it.
I'm
Sure,
so
we'll make
glad that you
right.
tested it here because then that'll
Yeah.
give me an idea. of
Jeremy,
what
it would have been a couple of years
Yes,
ago. Trying
because
to
I guess they don't come in a bigger size, huh?
Thank you.
I guess 2021.
The
I have to
trophy's
guess.
19,
About as fancy as
Are we out of agenda?
so, but it could be
I had put a
2021.
couple over there.
It was, Mangione, the older Sousa kid, him, and.
No, it's not Susan Kraus.
Kraus, that's what I'm, yeah, sorry. Kraus, yeah.
I was like, wait, that doesn't seem right. No, they're none of the Susans.
That's like the biggest.
Would it have been their senior year?
But you're in charge of it.
He'll know, he came in, that's like a 400.
Was that-
Second.
I don't
Is that your
think,
seniors
wait,
out
yeah,
there?
you're probably all were.
Is that your seniors out there meeting? Yeah, we're gonna.
It was 2020.
We didn't have it that year. 2021, they didn't have sections, so it would make sense.
Still, I'm like, I understand.
Early mornings.
I'll burn you out quick.
And I'm an IT guy, it's not like I do a lot.
Wait, but do you know words early in the morning? I don't know words.
I'm glad Rob's not here.
This
He's
is
watching
live, he
remotely.
just heard you say that.
I said I can't.
Rob loves me, I just found him a server, he can have for free too.
Wow.
Oh, Joe,
I love free gym.
I got a server and we're getting rid of a local disposal. It's a Dell, I think it's a D. Right, 210. But it was fine, we just upgraded a couple of years ago and just, I've had it since the stock for 2 years. Hard drive's been going, but check with Rob, let's see what we got.
Let me check my job. Allow me access to the internet. I wanna say.
Lost that privilege. You know what's even better? Take a picture of the people.
I don't know everybody.
No, it's one of the other.
No, it's just quick.
Okay, 6:30, I think we can get started.
Miss Jennifer Haggerty,
Here,
Miss Laura Kratecki. Here. Miss Dana Andres, absent. Miss Stacy Hover.
here.
Mr. James Preston.
Present.
Okay, thank you everyone for coming. I need a motion to approve the minutes from the regular meeting of the Board of Ed that we had August 30th, 2023.
Motion.
Jim?
I'll
And
second.
Stacy, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, I missed that one, but thank you for everyone being here, who could be here. Invitations for visitors to address the Board of Ed. Is that in a different spot?
It is.
Wait a minute, I'm like, that's not my next statement, is it? That's all
Randomly
right.
sticking it back in there
No,
somewhere.
it's all right, it's all right, we can move it. Do we have any communications or Board of Ed items we need to add? Okay, any additionals? Assignment of actions, okay, so we're gonna move routine matters, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. think I'm changing my own way of doing
You
this
don't
today too.
really
You
know
got me all
what's
screwed up.
Throwing everything off.
It's all right. All right, we're gonna go to reports. So do we have a report from the senior class?
Senior class?
Are you the
Like to-
senior class back there? Oh, so nice. Come on up. Hi, guys. You can come up here. We'll turn around and look at you if you like.
Presentation? Our Google Slides?
Well,
Yeah, we got Google Slides.
if you would like to use that, just take another tab and go to where you need to go. Otherwise, you can talk without the Google Slides, that's up to you guys. Just don't close that tab, please.
This is impressive. I want to watch this.
Yeah, I'm Lily Shaw, I'm student council president.
I'm Christopher Carter. I am a student council representative.
I'm Carol Hollis, I'm just in student council, I'm just involved.
Don't say just.
I'm
That's a good thing.
I'm sorry.
Yes, good for you.
Hi, I'm Jamel Romero, and I'm involved with the student council.
And I'm Laurel Storm, and I'm involved in student council.
Okay, we should move away from the email.
We can just do it without it.
Yeah, we might just.
Yeah, because it's on the route.
You have to sign in now.
It's okay.
Alright, so we came here to present the senior lounge.
Fantastic.
For the senior lounge, we think as a senior class, we deserve it. We've been waiting, for pretty long years for it. And I think we've worked very hard to deserve it. And I think it'd be a great place for us to do work, go in, eat lunch, before sports, after VOTEC, quest our new visions. Just be good, hang out, get to know, and hang out with our fellow seniors.
We will get IT, we will get IT to set up a e-hall pass so that we know who's in there, and if anybody's in there that isn't administrated to be in there, we'll obviously get reported and removed. We are not allowing, you can be on your phone, but you can't be playing loud videos or be on FaceTime or take pictures or videos. Also, obviously, nothing inappropriate, no fights, no vaping, nothing like that.
Where is the senior lounge?
It's
Oh,
it's in a classroom.
Well, it's been back and
There's
forth
a
since I
camera
got
in
here, so
there.
I can't remember.
It's next
The
to,
door
So there's
Yeah.
a camera in there and there's desks,
Because it
so
used to
it's
be no
not
class.
It's an
like,
empty classroom, and
Yeah.
nobody uses it.
Yeah.
we could use it as extra study space, extra place to go before sports, extra place to go, get a study hall with all the younger kids, hang out with their peers that are actually our age.
There'd be a sign in and a sign out sheet and along with the e-hall pass.
Okay.
And when you go into the senior lounge, you can leave, but no roaming the halls. If you need to go to the nurse, the bathroom, guidance, you can go there as you please, but you need to come back or go back to class.
And
Like
there's
when we're finished.
e-hall passes for those, correct?
Yeah.
So you could just do that through that
Yeah.
if it became an issue, we could incorporate the e-hall pass more. And obviously, people who don't know how to
What is
hack
the
in there.
e-hall pass?
it's the digital passes, we switched from paper passes to the digital.
Everything's online, so the administrator, the
It's much
principals,
easier
they
for
have,
us.
they know who's in the hallway and everything. It's all online, they have an app so they can see everything. So it just works better than just paper.
If anything happens, we will report it to Mr. Pitt, Mr. Martinelli, or Ms. Frasco.
So if anybody doesn't know how to act, we know we have some immature people in our grade, they will have their privileges revoked, and they will not ruin it for the rest of the people who actually know how to act.
And no underclassmen in the senior lounge. And if there are underclassmen, we'll ask them to leave, and if they don't, we'll get an administrator.
We'll make sure that it's clean at all times.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
have
Gotta
a few
stay clean.
seniors.
Leave it as we
We'll
left
have
it.
at least 3 or 4 to make sure before they leave, to make sure that the
Like at
room's
the end of the
clean.
day,
It's picked
that
up,
it's
so the
fine.
janitors don't have to do all the work.
Extra work, yeah.
Yeah. I'll stay there for sports, like Lily said, in case some of us would do basketball in the winter or baseball in the spring and stuff like
We
that.
just need somewhere to leave.
Soccer as of currently.
You guys are letting all the ladies do all the talking. Come on, guys.
They're really moral support.
Like to
They're
pass
really
this
well.
around. It goes
Sure.
to the rules, it also has the sign-in sheet, and that's it.
Miss Laura Frasco.
Does the board have any questions? So you guys have gotten.
I have one comment, and I think you've already touched on it. It'll be on you, your responsibility to police yourselves.
Yeah, we know.
So it'd be a privilege.
Yeah, 100%.
You guys have gotten the point of this exercise. It's peer leadership,
Yep.
student leadership. You're here to present to the board, you're here to be peer leaders for each other, police each other, hold everybody to a high standard. Not only set the tone in the senior lounge, but set the tone in the hallways for the school.
Yeah.
That's what you guys do. That's how you make this year awesome. If we don't have to crack down on too many things, then more freedoms exist.
Yeah.
That's,
Nice work for you
that's the
guys.
whole point. Well, and more freedom for you guys.
Yeah.
That you set the tone for your senior year. Well done. Good job.
Yeah, I had one other thing too. I thought you guys did a great job. It's not always easy to do these, especially when you come in expecting to read off a PowerPoint presentation. And we had a little technical difficulty and didn't have it up there, so I thought you guys did a great job of that.
Well, like we already, it's because we
Yeah,
went
you
over
guys-
them, we
you
went
guys-
over the
Yeah,
list,
yeah,
we memorized
yeah.
everything.
Definitely.
I'm a little rusty in the IT department.
So here's one thing I would like to see. Last year's group did a great job with the senior lounge, but they didn't kind of pretty it up or make it their own.
Was it cozy?
It wasn't cozy.
No.
They just pretty much took over from the classroom. They left pretty much everything in there. They didn't make any like bean bags or anything like that.
Yeah, I would say, take some pride in it, you know what I mean?
Decorate it, make
Inviting,
some
make it
posters.
inviting.
I'm a great decorator.
There we go.
Same.
So we'll expect, big things out of it.
Come back next one for pictures.
Yeah, that'd be
Thank you,
great.
guys. Well, we are in
Thank you.
support. We hope you
Thank
enjoy
you.
your year.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. You're welcome.
You're welcome to
Wave
stay for the
congratulations.
remainder.
Excellent, you guys.
Good job. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. So it's with pleasure that I'm going to introduce a new school resource officer to you. Officer Rohr is here, and we welcome him to the district.
For those of you that don't know me, I have 15 years as patrolman with the city of Rensselaer. I've had my hands in many different things: fire investigator, accident investigator, evidence technician, evidence custodian. It was time for something different. This opportunity came up. I applied for it, interviewed for it, and was awarded it, and I'm pleased to be here. So thank you.
We're happy
Nice
to
to
have
have
you.
You promised us the police dance. You were gonna come down and do the police dance?
You don't have to do it with me.
I wasn't trained.
Thank you for attending our Pop Warner game last week. It
I
was
will
nice
be
to
as
see you.
at
Thank
many
you.
events as I can be for the kids.
Kids enjoy it. Thank you. Megan, finances.
Again. So all of you were provided with the June 30th budget status report. Working with the auditors to put the final touches on the financial statements, the audited financial statements, which will be presented at next month's meeting. Pleased to report that our revenues over expenditures were just over $10,000, which means that our budget matched our expenditures almost exactly, which is a very good thing. Also extremely hard to do. Then also you have the month ended August 31st budget status report. Two things I wanted to mention there. We did purchase 2 used buses in order to complete our fleet. We bought one from Wine and Skill School District and we bought one from Leonard Bus. So total for 2 buses, they're small buses, total was $39,000. So we feel that it was a very good value. And the other thing that I say annually, you're gonna notice that the instructional salaries are in the negative for a significant amount of time in the general fund until such time that our grants are approved. So just keep that in mind when you look at those budget status reports. And I am very pleased to report that our tax collection process is running much smoother this year, and I think Shaylin will attest to that. Our partnership with the Bank of Greene County has been flawless, seamless. It's been fantastic. We've collected about 87% of our taxes already. It's running very well, and after last year's nightmare, this is a welcome reprieve. So, provided that everything goes well right through the end of tax collection, we do anticipate that we will contract with them again next year. And hopefully it's a beginning of a long-term partnership. Stimulus survey. So New York State sent us a survey that was a monster to complete, because basically they wanted to know how we spent every dollar of our stimulus fund up to this point. And they wanted data and evidence and meeting minutes and reports and all of that to substantiate it. So I worked very closely with the administrative team, and we were able to produce all that information and submit that to the state. Fully on time. So I fully expect that they will unsubmit it and then ask us a bunch of questions, but that's par for the course. So I anticipate that they'll be looking for more data and more information. But at this point, it's submitted and they have a ton of information to review, which they can have at it. The other thing I wanted to mention, there are 2 appointments on the agenda tonight. It's for 2 existing staff members. However, they're actually in the business office. Elena Shillstone and Linda Phillips, they are both senior account clerks. They took the civil service exam in February. They both passed it. They both became reachable on the list. So now this is their formal appointment. And they will be probationary for 3 months, and then they'll become permanent. And that's all I have. Does anybody have any questions for me?
Congratulations to them. I'm glad they were able to take that.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, Jeff.
Okay, just a few things. I just wanted to share a really smooth opening to the school year, a real positive start. Kids and really, quite frankly, everyone came back. I think a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm. Trying to still work out the kinks a little bit with morning drop-off and afternoon dismissal, but I think it's vastly improved since the first couple of days. If you remember at the last board meeting, I did talk a little bit about some changes with that we hoped would increase instructional time by maybe 20, 25 minutes. And based on what I'm seeing and what the teachers are reporting, for the most part, we're getting to that 20 to 25 minutes of more instructional time. So thank everyone for the patience, the first few days, but we're definitely getting to that goal. I'm really pleased with the seamless start to the school year. Did want to share, had a nice positive moment last Friday. We were able to recognize the boys and girls that completed their summer reading. So they took part in an ice cream social, about 150 kids or so, give or take. So that went really well. Do want to recognize our local stewards here for the donation, but the kids really enjoyed that. And then just wanted to remind folks, we have our open house next Wednesday. We'll run roughly 6:30 to 8 o'clock. Hopefully we'll get a number of community tables out there in the common area, and hopefully we get a nice turnout from the community. And then the final thing, just want folks to know we did start with some of our after-school programming this week. I believe our video broadcasting club started, as well as band and chorus. But I do have a few teachers that are interested in starting up some different clubs, hopefully in early October, so I'll be sending out some information for that. It's been something nice to have that a little bit more in terms of options the last few years, and we'll have that again this year. So that's all I have.
Thank you, Jeff. I was shocked when I got the September report already. I was like, oh, we're done. It's October. Okay. We're moving on. All right, Dom, how's the high school, junior high?
Yeah, Bob,
What'd you say?
start us off.
We're excited to have our middle school back to school bash this Friday from 6 to 8 o'clock. Feel free to come down. It's always a great time. I enjoy it. I mainly stay by the door and make sure that everyone's behaving themselves. I want to thank Ms. Mahar and Mr. Higgs. Again, they come right back to work and they start preparing for this, and we will have a great turnout. Our 6th to 8th graders' discipline referrals are severely down. So, we have, But we'll have way more than that. What do you
At
think?
the end,
Yeah, that's just 7th and 8th, 6th
7th
grades
and 8th.
keeping track of themselves.
So we're excited about that. Also, our seniors presented regarding the bathroom privileges and the mezzanine. And we are very impressed with our senior class so far. They are leaders, they're doing a great job. It's the class that Dom and I feel that just supervises themselves. We had a great class this year, and this year will not disappoint.
Nice.
So we will approve their bathroom and mezzanine. We have approved their bathroom and mezzanine privileges at this point.
Homecoming for us coming up next week, so we'll do Spirit Week all next week. You know, a bunch of fun activities for the kids to participate in. So the homecoming game is September 29th, so Friday next week. And the dance is September 30th, the day after. We will still have our pep rally on Friday, but we do have, it's a little bit different this year because Friday turns out to be a half-day conference day for us. So we'll do the prep rally at the end of that half-day before the kids head home. So it'll be fourth period for us, which is around 10:10, 10:15 until around 11 o'clock. Open house for junior, senior high school is back a week later than it usually was, just to kind of give teachers the chance to get those midterm grades in and stuff and really see how kids are doing before we meet with parents. It is going to be Thursday, October 12th. Same thing, we'll have tables out front with all the community organizations, and we're looking forward to a good showing from the parents come in and get to meet their teachers and whatnot. So that's all we got. Any questions, you guys?
Fantastic start of the school year.
That's back good.
Yeah,
Very good start.
seamless.
E-Hall Pass helps a lot.
I know after COVID, it took a little bit to get everybody in line again, so
We
I'm
get
glad
it.
to hear that this is happening. Oh, good, thank you. Amy, how is pupil services going?
Pupil services is going well. We, in the special ed department, we had a couple of new hires that, I will just say I've met with all of them individually so far. We have 3 special ed teachers and a new school psychologist for the secondary level. And in talking with every single one of them individually, it was nice to hear their perceptions of our school community. You know, it's always nice hearing from, you know, fresh eyes on the system, and really overwhelmingly, people feel like it's warm, it's inviting, it's supportive. So that was really nice to hear. And as much as we kind of keep hiring and getting new staff in, I do feel like we've got a nice kind of solid ground for them to sink into. So we're getting those folks oriented. We are working really hard on our really great reading rollout, which is the specialized reading program. We're doing at a tier 1 level all through our elementary, our preschool through elementary, and then some targeted intervention in the secondary. It's a big lift. It's not without its difficulties in terms of the rollout, but we're really moving along, getting assessments going with students and training in process. And I really wanted to say a special thank you. Tammy Verhagen, Pam Goodwin, and Jason Adams have literally been in my office every day since school started, helping me either with material distribution or troubleshooting things and supporting teachers. Kristen Crouch has also been really helpful. I have much more of a team this year than last year helping, so I just really wanted to thank them for how they've helped with this rollout. Also, Jeff worked really hard in the summer on the elementary schedule. We're looking at just updating the model so that we can have some common intervention time at each grade level through the elementary, which will allow us to be more targeted in our interventions, our academic interventions for students. The reading teachers worked on that with Jeff, but he's the mastermind of scheduling, and I don't know how he does it. He did an amazing job figuring that out, so that should help us really be able to plug that reading support in there where we need to. Obviously, I wasn't here for the August board meeting, but I'm sure you all talked about the AWARE grant and that we've been awarded the next 5 years to have the funding to support those staff in our PPS office that have been grant funded, and it was an enormous relief, as you can imagine. And we're really excited about some of the new things that we're getting rolling. We had a great meeting today, actually. We're partnering with Lansingburg in some of those endeavors, and we're gonna be rolling in the hiring process. So wish us luck, because we got new folks to bring on board in order to do some of the great work for the grant, and I'm sure you'll hear more about it later. Finally, just letting you know, our special ed consultant, Dr. Pepper, we had contracted with her to come and work in the district 2 Mondays a month throughout the school year. She has a lot of expertise in behavioral supports and supporting students with disabilities, both in terms of looking at program models and curriculum, doing some more targeted work. So we got started on Monday, and I'm excited to have her on board. It's really a big help to get her help in moving things along to really get our programs in the best possible place. So.
Thank you, Amy.
Questions?
Good. Bill's not here. Ryan, are you gonna
I'm
speak on his
speaking, yes.
behalf?
Yep,
Okay,
absolutely.
good, thank you.
I'm speaking on behalf of Bill. Just wanted you guys to know all fall sports have started playing contests against other schools, modified varsity, JV as well. Transportation has been excellent, so thank you, Heather. We are the leader in the conference. We haven't had to cancel. We send buses, we've been on time. We're doing so, thank you. It's been awesome. Reminder that middle school students or younger need to be accompanied by adult to sporting events. It's just making sure you guys, people are aware, because we've had a lot of just teenage students showing up, so we're gonna put that out. And to piggyback off Mr. Pitnella, our homecoming football game will be Friday, the 29th. We're playing Taconic Hills. Love to see everyone there. And we will have a pep rally, as we mentioned. An issue has arose about the students that are not here in the morning. They're either like at a BOCES program. It was been told to me that if parents write a note, they'll be excused, allowed to attend. There was a pushback on saying, well, why can't we have it at the end of the day? The argument for that is that students also leave early. So wherever we have it, there'd be a conflict, so we're going with 4th period on Friday half day, and I think that was the fair compromise. And that's it for me.
Thank you, Ryan. Hey, Joe, do you have anything?
Just want to echo, it feels good. The year feels good. Everybody seems to be in a pretty positive state of mind, and our students have come back in a very different place than where we left last year, and our seniors are leading the way to set the tone. So I don't have a lot more stuff to add, other than it feels good so far. Let's fingers crossed, this is gonna be the year where we're gonna look back and say that's the one we fully recovered from COVID from, and we're all happy campers and rocking and rolling.
All right, thank you, Joe. We don't have any old business. Under new business, it looks like typical reports that are being submitted in audit reports. If anybody doesn't have questions under new business, I'd like a motion to, oh my God, my brain is not working, I apologize. Mark?
Got two.
All right, Jim, thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right, invitation to address the board. This is where it goes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it is on there.
It is on there, it's not twice, it's fine.
I'll get it right one of these times.
I don't think we have anyone, right? All good? All right, thank you. Superintendent recommendations, I'm glad not seeing any resignations or leaves, but we do have some assignments, which are great. If we don't have any questions under the superintendent recommendations, I'd like to motion to move the remainder of the agenda. Clark and Stacy, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. No one else? Okay, motion to adjourn the meeting, please. All right, Jim and Stacy, all in favor? Aye. Thank you. Thank you guys for coming.
Nice job, senior.
Way to hang out.
I went to Walmart.